When you think of Need for Speed, what comes to mind? It's gotta be one car. The Michael, you know, the Don, right? The BMW M3 GTR. And that has been put in the game today in GTA Online, or yesterday, right? Yeah, this car has been technically kind of put in the game. So that's what we're gonna do, is make an M3 GTR build from Need for Speed Most Wanted in GTA Online in this video. We're just gonna go over the customization of it, just showcase everything it has to offer. Very similar to my 350Z, the Rachel's 350Z video we did before. But yeah, we're just gonna explain what it has to offer, and let's make this M3 GTR in GTA Online. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, as you can see, the base model Ubermacht Cypher is here. Starting off, just put on brakes, right? But as we continue through the front bumpers, plenty of options. Plenty of options. As we can see, the car is loosely based on the BMW M4, so it's not exactly the E46 M3 like in, you know, Most Wanted. But we have to work what we have, right? We can't just, you know, we didn't get the E46, so we have to use what we're given. So as we can see, just little bits of canards and, like, you know, paint on the edge of it. No, nothing crazy, no overhaul of the bumper. And the same thing really goes for the rear bumper as well. It's just little bits, little canards. Yeah, as we can see, not much here in the bumper department either. It's pretty okay, I guess. Just, you know, little bits here and there. I was expecting like completely overhaul bumpers, but not the case. Side skirts, same. No, not side skirts, fenders. Yeah, just have like the one option unless you want to have bolt-on fenders. But nothing too crazy there really. As you can see, diffusers, yeah, just little bits, little color bits here. No revamp of the actual bumper or, you know, anything really crazy with this M4. Really, it's truly an M4, even though I want to say it's an M3, or it could be even an M2. It's like it's either an M2 or M4 combination. Not even an M3 really. As you can see, the engine block, it's you know, you got basic engine block stuff, nothing crazy, nothing out of this world, nothing like the other tuner cars really. Again, you have basic like struts across the engine block. Nothing, I mean, it's cool, I guess. It's like stuff you'll never see. Like, I'm never gonna really look at my engine like that, or maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe it come up, but like you just don't see that part of the car. And exhausts, yeah, very odd exhausts, very interesting bits. That I was hoping for side exhausts, to be honest, to really fit the build, but I knew that was a long shot coming in. They don't like giving out side exhausts for everything. If that was the case, everyone would rock side exhausts with every car they ever have. So that's just nothing you could do about that really. As for grills, this is a very interesting choice, because the M3 has this, like, you know, the split, you know, the stereotypical BMW bumper, like the split, you know, the two halves with the, like, you know, like the mustache, you know what I'm talking about? But it's like cut in half. So they don't have that here. So I just end up going with like a straight up, you know, vertical bars. You guys can improve on that, but I think that fits the bill pretty well. Lights, I'm not changing the headlight cover. It looks really tacky. As for like hood pins, I like hood pins on everything, but I think I come back to it later. But yeah, we skipped that, and moving on to hoods. M3 GTR has a very, you know, like, you know, iconic like set of hood, like I would say in like inlets. Like, it's got like the two squares on both sides. I was gonna go with that first one, but as I seen later, I just went with the carbon like, you know, triple vents like that. It's the most like stand out, as maybe it looks kind of like it, but I think it's the best one in my opinion. It actually fits how the M3 looks. I think I do add hood pins because I just like hood pins, unlike everything. But other than that, yeah, this car so far sort of looks like M3 GTR. Not yet though, not yet. Still needs a lot of work done to it. Interior, I went for full race build, because if we know M3 GTR is a race car. That's what it is. It's truly a race car. So just everything race. Just throwing out weight reduction everywhere. Everywhere is made out of aluminum or carbon. Just completely weight reduction everywhere. Adding the gauges, you know, making everything lighter. This thing, we're losing 500 pounds just in the interior. We're just throwing everything out the window. It's a complete overhaul of the interior. Yeah, I mean, you have to. It's a race car. I mean, that's what it needs to be. At least for this build. You know, you can do other things with other builds, but I think for this build, this is the best route. It's the best route, really. This is just fully race everything out. Just completely make it a race car through and through. As we see, the roll cage, you gotta go full roll cage, full everything, because it's like I said, it's a race car. It's truly a race car. As we continue, we finish the interior. Xenon lights, I was debating it, but I ended up just keeping the stock lights. You can go either or, really. It doesn't matter all too much. Livery, this is the best part. I was looking, waiting, you can see all these liveries, they're pretty nice. But then it hits you all of a sudden. And it's free too, the negative speed demon. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it does fit the bill. It's like, it covers your car in white instead of like blue. So you have to do the blue yourself, sort of. As for mirrors, just keep it in gray. I like the standard ones. As for color, this is debatable. Of course it's blue, right? But it's like, what shade of blue do you want? I think that blue, the brightest or not, or just a regular blue, is too bright. I went with that initially, but I go back to change it because I think that blue is just not, it's too much. It's like cartoonish, really. It's not. The one in Most Wanted is more of like a darker blue, sort of. It's not, maybe that's just like, you know, the limitation on the system at the time, and that's why it doesn't look as good, maybe. But I think it's a darker blue. It's not a brighter blue like we see there. Really, the white should be silver. The white should be silver, not really, you know, white. There's not much you could do about that. So at the end of the day, we just went with I believe the dark blue. Is that what I want? Yeah, dark blue. I think that looks the best. I might take me a while to decide. So I'm gonna skip around until we get there. Until we get to I decide what blue I want. As we move past color, I still haven't picked the right one, but we'll get to there. The roof is a really weird thing because it has these default like roof like fin by default. Like I don't want that on my car at all. So what I had to do was just go for the smallest one and just hope it looks the best, really. It's kind of annoying. Other roof options, I kind of like these little insets, or little like, you know, little like grooves in the roof they do. I don't think that original M3 has it, but I think I added on anyway because it looks cool. And then but yeah, like the fin, it's so annoying. It's got a fat fin on the top in the stock, you know, it comes stock. I just went with the smallest ones. I don't even want it on the car. I don't know why it's there. I think there's, you know, an actual reason for it, but like just GTA, bro. Like, why do I have to have a fin on top of my car? Like, come on, please. I continue. Just painting skirts. Nothing. I mean, I guess it's okay. Really not much in the customization department. I hate to say that. Besides like the livery and like the bumpers and side skirts, nothing crazy. As we continue, we see spoilers, and again disappointing. I had to go for the last one because it's the only one that actually kind of looks like the M3 GTR wing a little bit, but it's so low. It's so low to the car. It's like it doesn't even look right. The wing needs to be taller. But then that wing's not the right wing. The tallest one is just, how do they give like some of these other tuner cars crazy wings and then give the M3 just terrible wings? I know it's an M2/M4, but like, you know what I'm saying, it's M3 GTR in my heart. But yeah, the wings are just not, it's not there. I don't know why. It makes absolutely no sense, man. Soup up, you know, transmissions, you know, what's it called? The suspension, turbo, all that, and you know, light smoke. And the last thing we really need to do is wheels, which is, and again, you know, wheels take forever. Oh, and this is when I finally decided, okay, we know what we're gonna do. We're finally gonna change the color on this and make it a dark blue, which I think suits the car way better than just a regular standard blue. Maybe you guys, you know, don't agree with me. I don't know, but I think that looks pretty cold. I think that looks pretty nice. I did go with a pearlescent of like a silver. So like I said, I think the white should have been silver. So I just tried my best to get like a silver on pearlescent. But yeah, in terms of wheels, these wheels in the, you know, in the high tier category, they sort of look like the M3 wheels with the spokes, the multiple spokes. And I went chrome with it as well because the rims are, I think they're like an alloy. I think they're sort of chromish. I think they fit pretty well. I couldn't find anything else. Let me know if you guys find anything else. But yeah, other than that, we don't need custom tires. We're just gonna bulletproof our tires. It's pretty much done. The M3 GTR is basically done. I think it looks really good. It might become my car I'd rock all the time. I know a lot of people are probably gonna do this, but I think it looks really nice with that silver pearlescent as well. I might change the lights to xenon just to fit the bill a little more, but it really doesn't need it all that much. It's kind of it for the M3 GTR. But yeah, nevertheless, hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate a like and subscription if you want to see more content like this. I've done a 350Z vid already. You're gonna see it soon. But other than that, I'll see y'all in the next one.